What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you have not reached Diamond yet in Merge Tactics, this is the video for you. Whether you're hard stuck 1500, 2000, 2600, 2800, it doesn't matter. In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to get Diamond, and the way I'm going to do it is actually playing on my alt here. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I think that I can win 5 games in a row on camera, no cuts, just using this exact strategy that I'm going to show you guys. So, first thing you want to do is understand the 3 stages of Merge Tactics gameplay. There is the build or the farm stage, which is for the first 2 or 3 rounds. You're focusing on getting as much elixir as possible. The way you do that is by using the Spirit Empress. And oh wow, how did he get that much extra health? Level 14. Yeah. So again, since I'm on my all my card levels are very low, but that's okay. So the way you farm elixir is by using Spirit Empress, and then ideally getting goblins at the beginning, so you get a spear or stab goblin passively every round. But if not, then just get as many cheap cards as you can in the first few rounds, merge them together, and then sell them. Let's do this here, and then I think we're fine with this. Let's just do this. This is okay. And what this is going to do for you is help build up your elixir a lot. Because of the Spirit Empress, by buying 2 cards for 2 elixir, merging them for a positive 2 elixir trade, and then selling them for 3 elixir, you're making 1 elixir for every single time you do that trade. That's why it's so important to get a good start like that and start farming elixir before your opponents can. Now, after that, the next stage of any Merge Tactics game is going to be the build stage. In the build stage, you should actually go ahead and go for the team that you want to build. So, what you would do is you would scout around and look at other excuse me, I'm very sick, guys. it's a miracle that I sound decently coherent enough to make a video, because this morning I was not feeling good enough to make a video. So I'm just glad I was able to get some time here. Let's see, let's just do this. Okay, so you can see here, I'm in round 3. Gonna go ahead and start building out my team, even though there's still a lot more farming that needs to be done. That's okay, because I can do that on the side. In the rounds 3, 4, or 5 are where you actually want to build your team, and then level it up even in rounds beyond that. Now, because there is so much variation in how these games are played, some games you won't be able to get enough elixir to build your team until round 5 or 6. Some games you'll have enough elixir after 2 rounds and you can get your full team built. And then, you spend the next several rounds leveling it up. And that all has to do with the modifiers. Some modifiers just help you build elixir so much quicker. But you got to remember that everybody else is building elixir just as quick as you are, so you need to be sure that you're staying on top of your mergers and whatnot. Okay, he's got G-Skellies, they got G-Skellies, so that's not exactly the card I want to go for. This is fine. This is fine. I think that I can win this. Oh wait, no, this is even better. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm not worried about this guy. Yeah, he's got some 2 stars, but I've got a full synergy. And I think this will be fine. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So, after you spend a few rounds leveling up your team, then the final stage that, that's in the game is the block stage. And that's the end game. And what I mean by blocking, actually, if you don't know what I mean by blocking, you should go watch the video I dropped a few days ago about the 1 tip that you need to know I think it was to reach Diamond in Merge Tactics, but whatever it is. I think it was the video I dropped 2 days ago. And that is going to explain to you in depth what I mean by blocking. But that's just the act of buying a card that somebody else is using in order to keep them from being able to level up that card. So, okay, that's a 3-star. We need this badly. We need something else out here too. I don't know, dude. This is not looking very promising. Do we think he has sneaky assassins? Let's go ahead and prep for it, even though I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't. Yeah, that's okay. He didn't. That's okay. At least we're prepared for it. So now that we're in round 5, we need to start or to finish leveling up our team. I do think we have most of the units we want. And so we were able to 6-piece that guy, knock him out of here. And you'll notice that I have 1 HP, and I've had 1 HP for, and I could have 1 HP for the rest of the game and still win. It is not a concern for you to drop HP early on, because you're spending the time and the elixir that you're gaining farming your troops, and so that's of no concern to me that I am that low on HP. Okay, let's go ahead and set ourselves back out the way we want. Who are we playing against? This guy? Okay. I think we want him in there. And there's a 3-star bomber. That's really good. We'll get that. And then we'll do this. And I think we are going to go ahead and throw a G-Skelly in there just because there's a 2-star P.E.K.K.A. That's nice. Okay, that's fine. Just trying to cycle on the bottom there, just trying to get to the cards that we wanted, but that's okay. I'm really not worried about this whatsoever. This guy has the last Executioner that we need, and so if we beat him, then we'll be able to snatch up that Executioner. I say if. When we beat him, we're going to be able to snatch up that Executioner. And you can see by going for a team, which was throwers, that nobody else was using, I'm able to get 3 stars on my cards that they're not able to. So that's really, really great for me. We're going to see if we can find that last Executioner now. There he is. And then maybe get a few Giant Skeleton cards as well, because we know that he was holding on to a few of those. And then now we're actually going to block too. So we know that this guy's going for Rangers. So if we can get our hands on this, that's really good. And then a Princess. We already have an Archer. So if we could buy a Princess and block... There you go. Now we're blocking his 3 Ranger cards. That is crucial to winning these games. Because now that we're holding one of each of those cards, he's not able to buy it. And so he's going to be stuck. Maybe he has one of each of those on the bench, but he's going to be stuck because he can't get them at high levels. So because he's not able to get the 3 stars and all of our throwers are 3 stars, we're going to win almost every single matchup like that. And we're going to very easily win this one. So that's what I mean by the 3rd stage of the game. Blocking is very, very important. That way you can keep them from getting the 3-star cards they need. So really good win there. Horrible start. Didn't give us any merges that we wanted, but that's okay. Done with the first game. Let's hop into the next. And hopefully we can keep this streak going and win 5 in a row. So, same strategy that we're doing. Same strategy as last time. We're going to go ahead and do this. We are going to sell that because, oh, really good there. And now we can get this. That's huge. That's really huge. Some good merges right off the bat like that are fantastic. Because now we have extra elixir even after the first few rounds. And we were able to use that extra elixir to cycle to the goblins. And if you're not familiar with why the goblins are so important, I'll explain that. The goblin trait, the 2 out of 4 trait, gives you a free stab goblin or spear goblin every single turn. And the reason that's so important is because by holding those cards, it's going to give you free merges. So you can see, this stab goblin was free, and just by buying another one from the store, I was able to get a, oh my goodness, this is really good, guys. I was able to get a 3-star or a 2-star and then sell it for the merge. So we're in a really, really good spot here. This is the exact opposite of last game. This is about the best start I could ask for. So we may not even, you know, I mean, I know we lost that first round because we were going against that Princess, but we may not lose another single round here. So again, we're going to spend some time farming up more elixir, because we do know that we need to stay ahead of everybody else. Let's do this, and then we can go ahead and kind of see. We see 2 people going for Rangers and 1 person going for throwers. If we can get our hands on an Executioner, I may go for the 4 Ace Golden Knight. I don't think this guy has one. Nobody has any Ace cards, except for me. I have a 2-star P.E.K.K.A. So, the 4 Ace Golden Knight is a very expensive team, one of the most expensive teams that you can build in the game. But it pays off because it's one of the best. And with everybody else having archers, I don't think it's worth going for clan, even though I could, but it's more fun. 4 Ace Golden Knight is way more fun. Let's go ahead and keep buying cheap. There's our Executioner, that's good. Let's go ahead and sell him so that we can do that. There's a Bandit. We need to get our hands on a Bandit fast as well. There's a Golden Knight. So, now that we have our 4 Ace, we can start thinking about getting the Golden Knight. We're going to keep that Knight as well. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. I'm not worried about this. 2 stars on everything. Yeah, this guy's just got 2 stars on 2 troops. Does have full clan, but that's okay. You very rarely see Golden Knight played in lower levels unless they're going for assassins, which most of these guys just don't. Let's go ahead and sell him just because we need some extra elixir. We're gonna do this, which is fine because I'm gonna sell him. I'm not worried that we won't be able to get him back. There he is. He's back already. Just trying to find those last 2 Golden Knights that I need. And if we don't have them, that's honestly fine. Because you'll notice that our other troop that we have... oh, shoot. I need him out here for that. Good. Okay, clutched up. our 3-star troop that we have right now. Okay, there's the other 2 Golden Knights. That's funny. Our 3-star troop is a bandit, which is the best troop in the game. So that's something that also that I love about using the 4-ace Golden Knight team, is that even if you can't find all the Golden Knights, by getting the ace trait on your bandit, you're going to be, in some cases, better off. So it's a very, very, very powerful team that just kind of adapts to what you're able to find. So there's a second win. Same strategy. Let's go ahead and go into another. The biggest thing that you guys want to be focusing on to outplay your opponents is just how fast you're able to cycle and build up your elixir. At this point in the season, most of the good players are going to be in diamond above. I mean, most of the really good players are going to be in top 10k, but if you watch my videos and you understand the strategies that I'm talking about, I can almost confirm that you are going to be able to get to diamond. Yeah, there's an aspect of fast cycling and being able to, have a good enough understanding of the game. I mean, I can sit here and talk about how easy it is all I want, but then again, I'm a top 1k player down here playing on a Smurf account. So, take that with a grain of salt. But some of the things that, all the things that I'm saying are 100% applicable across all skill levels. This is the same strategy that I use to reach top 1k. I mean, it's so simple when you break it down. Merge, buy, merge, sell, buy, merge, sell, buy, merge, sell, farm your elixir, and then build your team before anybody else can, and then it's kind of wraps from there. This game is so so dependent upon you getting the cards you need, and when you as an opponent are able to be so far ahead in elixir that you're able to block the cards your opponent needs, that's almost a guaranteed win every time. So we did kill his knight there, which is good because we're going to get the merge. I should have focused his goblin machine by getting the goblin machine dead first. That would have been huge for us to be able to get the extra elixir from that merge and sale, but I think we'll still be fine. We'll go ahead and take this and sell. Let's see. I'm already thinking we go for rangers just because I want to, and sometimes you can just make that decision if you're far enough ahead. So we'll just do this, and then obviously still looking for the dark goblin. I know I passed up on a few. Oh shoot, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's okay. We'll just do this. We'll juke him out. Pretend our dark goblin is a spear, or our spear goblin is a dark goblin. It's obviously not, so we're probably gonna lose this. But that's okay because I'm so confident that we'll be able to get the dark goblin and then wreck the rest of them. So we did kill the goblin machine there, which is huge. It's exactly what I wanted to do, because now we're going to be able to use that to build up our own goblin machine. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, that guy lost. And he's got a 2-star goblin machine too, so that's fine. We are in last, but fear not. Yeah, he's got a 2-star spear, which is a bit concerning. Sorry, 2-star dark gob. I'm going to lock in here. Okay, so if for some reason the dark gob's not in the pool, we're going to have to figure something else out. Who are we playing? Okay, that's why, because he already has it. Okay, so he's got nothing really coherent at all. I think we just go for throwers here, just so that we can at least get a synergy. And then hopefully one of the guys... Like, what is this guy doing? He's got nothing going on. Hopefully we can get some of these guys dark gobs. We're still going to hold our ranger troops on the bench. I don't even know what to do, though. I guess if nobody else is going for throwers, then we're kind of best off to go for throwers, right? Yeah, so we're playing this guy, and he's got nothing going on too. So let's sell out from him. Low-key, we could go for Clan Avenger. I think we should. Don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. 100%, that's the best way to go about it. Okay, yeah, alright guys, well, this is pretty much wraps for these guys. There's a 3-star. I could be focusing on blocking, but right now I just need to get the troops out there. Yep, not worried at all. Okay. We did get a 2-star queen too. There's a 3-star. There's a queen. Yeah, let's just see what we can get here. This is going to be... We're going to destroy him. And then hopefully... No, never mind. Excuse me. This guy is going to lose. But not lose everything. Okay, that's fine. So we can get that. And then... Let's do this, and then just try... Okay, there's a 3-star there. Here's a 3-star here. There's a 3-star there. There's a 3-star there. Only looking for that last Valk, but more likely than not, I'm not going to be able to get it. So, this guy is maybe going for some kind of assassins thing. This guy... They both have the 4 out of 4 goblins, which is hilarious to me. because they just must not understand how bad that is. But I don't think either of them are going for any specific trait besides that, so I think it's just gonna be an easy win for us. Nice. So you saw right there as well how I was able to change my entire team in basically one turn. The round before this. Here I got them all 3 stars except for Valk. But the time before I was able to change my entire team into Clan Avengers. And that's a very, very, very valuable skill. That's what we call pivoting. And that's something you have to do is when maybe you built a team and for some reason you're in the end game now. Let's try to block that. There's ours. We could try to block that 3-star. Huge. There's that. Okay. What other 3 stars can we block? Block the ghost. Sorry, I'll get back to my train of thought in a minute, but I want to make sure that... Oh, there it was. There's that. Just one more ghost, one more ghost, one more ghost. There it is. Okay. And by the way, you can block by keeping cards in your shop too. Cards that are appearing in your shop will not appear in your opponent's shop. But anyways, like I was saying, the pivoting aspect, that is a very... It's not. I don't think it's a high level skill. I think a lot of people understand that you can switch your teams out, but it takes some time and practice to get really good at cycling through the shop and being able to find the exact cards you need. So that's something that you should probably learn. I don't know if you will need to pivot that much to get to Diamond, but definitely in Diamond you'll need to pivot every single... I mean, it seems like every single game. So there's win number 3. Let's hop into the 4th game here. Again, that one was pretty close. I mean, 3 HP, but you know, as at the end of the day, whoever survives wins. Doesn't matter how much HP. Okay, so again, we get the 2 goblins right here, which is perfectly fine. Ideal, to be honest. And hopefully we can get a merge on our spear gob so that we can buy that archer and possibly get another cycle in. Bummer. Okay, well, what can you do? Valkyrie is such a great starting hand card. Let's see what we get here. We get... There you go. So... that's fine. We'll do this. We'll keep the archer on the baseline because I do think that we could go for rangers here. Already thinking about this. And it's not a bad thing. I know I talked about, you know, farming... Oh, he's got a queen already. Okay. I know I talked about waiting until round 3 or 4 or 5, 6 even, to start building your team. But it's not bad to be thinking about the team you want to build. Because already you can see this guy's got a bomber and an executioner. He's probably thinking throwers. You know, the other guy who bought a queen is probably thinking he's going to go for Clan Avenger. And that's, you know, that's something that you got to be aware of. So you kind of know which direction you should be leaning. Especially if you can... Oh, shoot, I messed that up. Yeah, let's just do this. Sell the 2-star, I know, but we kind of have to. And then we can do this. And then let's get the knight leveled up a bit. Yeah, this is fine. This is good. Okay. Another thing you don't want to do is exactly what this guy did. And that's buy your expensive units in the early rounds. Very, very important not to do that. Because what that does is that ties up so much elixir in one single unit. And so by buying a 5 elixir queen, you know, you're sitting on 5 elixir on that queen instead of, you know, using it to cycle through and farm and build up your other units. So I think we can do this. And there's a 2-star on her. Let's do this. This is fine. I want to keep my Valk. Obviously, Valk is very, very helpful in this team because she heals so much because of the synergy with the princess. This guy does have a 2-star bandit, which, to be honest, is kind of concerning. But this guy also has a 2-star bandit. Maybe they watched my video. But, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't look like he's got no golden knight, so no assassins, so I think we'll be fine here. Our rangers will be able to outdo them. Okay, so that's those were 2 archers that I was looking for. What does this guy have? He's got the throwers, so we need to block him on an executioner, which we already are. That's great. You know, let's do that. Let's do this. I know this is seems very counterintuitive, but I just need to spend the time and the elixir by unlocking units that I really need. So let's just do this and do this and then put him in here. And then this, and then we can do this. This is what I want. Okay, bummer. There was a 3-star, or the 2-star as well. That's okay. I got the team I wanted. This is the team I typically like to run Rangers with, and as long as we don't lose anybody, we're going to beat this guy. Nice. Huge win there. Really, really strong game. Again, you can see I think I only lost that second round maybe, or I forget exactly what I lost, but from then on, it's just being able to outplay your opponent and get to your team faster. So this is gonna be the last game here. I know it's gonna be a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to prove to you guys that I can, you know, win 5 in a row with no sweat whatsoever. Really good start here. This guy also has the same start, but that's okay because he's running King, which is the worst unit. Don't run King, guys. Do not run King. We'll just buy that Goblin Machine next turn, and then we will build or sell the Goblin Machine and then go from there. I'm not worried about losing the first round. Again, like, this may be the only round I lose for the whole game. And if you're going for goblins, the goblins aren't very strong individually. We know that, so that's just something that comes with the territory. Okay, let's do this and this. I think we can do pretty well here. Prince is not bad. I mean, that's not true. Prince is very bad, but the spot where he does have some use is in the first few rounds because, you know, by stunning that Goblin Machine, it wasn't able to get a single stun off, and so that was really, really good there. So we were able to do 4 damage there with the Elixir Pump. This is a modifier that a lot of people don't understand how to play correctly. You need to be constantly, you know, checking in with your opponents to see when they sell theirs, if they still have their pump, stuff like that. Because if you are holding on to your pump, you know, waiting for like, oh, I'm just going to wait until I get 9 elixir in it. Hold up, guys. Sorry, I'm tripping out why I can't find a princess. You're waiting, oh, I'm going to wait till I get 9 elixir or 11 elixir. And then your other opponent sold their pumps, you know, when they had 7. Now all 3 of them have 7 extra elixir to work with, and you're still working, you know, off, you know, you're still waiting out for your 9-10 elixir, your 9-11 elixir, and you might get steamrolled just because their teams are going to be so much stronger. Okay, so there's a guy who was going for Rangers and he just died. So that means that I can probably go for Rangers and get everything that I ever wanted, which is awesome. So let's do this, let's do this, let's do that, and sell him. Somebody out there still is holding on to a Dark Goblin, looks like, but that's okay. Oh, wow, that's huge. Let's just go ahead and do it. And then let's see what everybody else is doing. You can see he still has his pump, he still has his pump. So we're gonna go ahead and wait because there's no issue for us to hold on. What I might do next round is go ahead and sell it though, just so that by being the first to sell and kind of initiate that whole process, you are going to get a head start on being able to shuffle through the shop. So when I do sell this for 9 elixir, I'm going to be able to start going through, and then when the other 2 guys spectate me and say, oh, he sold his pump, we might now too, I'm already going to be, you know, cycled through the shop several times and picked up all the cards I want. Plus, opening up that last bench slot is crucial. So let's do this. There's a 3-star, that's big. Let's go ahead and go for a knight, of course. Knight is the last unit we want in this comp, and then we can also focus on blocking some too. Come on, guys, let's do this. Alright, what can we block? That guy going for 4 ace? I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. I'm not worried about it, but a 3-star Mega Knight is not something to laugh at. Okay, Princess got to the back line. That's not Princess, Bandit. Okay, but we did kill her. Nice. Okay, so we're not going to destroy this guy. He'll still have some HP left, but we did win. He still have 1 HP left. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see what this guy has. Again, just 4 out of 4 goblins. I don't understand what these guys are doing. Maybe I should make a video about 4 out of 4 goblins and how it's, you know, the worst trade in the game. I might do that, actually. Okay, let's just hold these guys, and then we do want to hold on to... Ooh, we need to start blocking. So he has that last princess that we need. Let's go ahead and buy this Exy. I don't think we need to be honest. We just need to buy like a bomber and a royal ghost. Yeah, there's a bomber. I don't know. I don't even know what these guys are going for. Obviously, he's got our last dark goblin. He's got our last princess. But without any coherent team, they're just sitting ducks for our rangers. So we're gonna destroy this guy. Go ahead and pick up the last dark goblin and the goblin machine, and then we'll, I think, pretty easily beat this guy. Granted that we can block his royal ghost and his bandit, because if we cannot, then that will be an issue. Okay, so there's that 3-star. There's that. There's that. Nice. There's another knight. Can we get that bandit? There's the bandit. We'll just leave that over there and the royal ghost. I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm not worried about. Yep, that's fine. He switched things up. I don't know what he's doing. Like, what do these guys not understand? Like, here I am with 4 3-stars, and they're switching up their comp at the last second. Maybe trying to go for 4 Ace Golden Knight, but I don't know. Pretty easy win here. We'll just watch it play out. What is he missing? He's missing the Bandit. Okay, and I have the 2-star. But he had a Bandit, didn't he? I don't understand. I don't understand. That's what I get for playing at 1400 trophies. Maybe I'll make this video again, push my alt sum, get it to like 2800. But even at that point, I think I could still win 5 games in a row. So here you go, guys. No cuts, nothing whatsoever. 5 first-place finishes in a row, and I didn't even do much crazy cycling at all. Nothing that's really a really high skill ability. So if this helps you out at all, please drop a like. Please drop any comment or questions in the comments. Any videos you'd like to see or anything you just want to know about the game. I would really appreciate it if you subscribed if you are not already. I'm really trying to hit 10K. Maybe by the end of September. It's my birthday, so that'd be a fun birthday present to hit 10K subs. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.